we got to address and attack any area in our thought life that would settle for a God with a mediocre nature. Because if you're settling for a God with a mediocre nature, you will settle for a mediocre life. But if he is overwhelmingly glorious, if he is overwhelmingly brilliant, if he is overwhelmingly happy, if there's no end to exhausting the wonder of who your God is, that's the kind of life you're going to live. And the other day, my littlest, I don't know why this happens, if you guys can relate, the parents out there. I'm almost walking on the other side of the street. And she falls and hurts herself and gets up so mad and yells at me. Has anybody ever had that happen? Without fail, all 4 of my children, when they're very little, have done this. I'm like your prime source of love, comfort, and affection. And you just ran into a post all by yourself. And all of a sudden, I am the enemy? Okay, you're living in a delusion, and I'm just going to be here as long as you need while you figure this out. I'm on your team. I'm actually on your side. I gave you life, and if I could just poke for a second. When something negative happens in your life, let's say you get a flat tire, and your first thought is, God, are you kidding me? Okay, you are absolutely living in a delusion because you ran over a nail. And I guarantee you, your Father, who bankrupt heaven to come to earth so you could be born again and moved into a castle of perfect love, did not go out of his holy way to perfectly position a nail at 2:05 p.m. on a random Monday to intentionally give your car a flat tire. That's not your Father. And we can't accept that type of mediocre thinking about the goodness of God.